Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the morning forum of today. Before we start, I would like to thank to the audience in front of me. Thank you for attending the forum for today. I appreciate that you join in these forum sessions. Before we start, let me introduce myself first. My name is NURSYAMIMI Binti FAUDZAI, and I will be your moderator for today. Now, we will discuss about should all parents be required to attend parenting classes before having a children? First of all, let me introduce to all of you about our amazing panelists in front of you, and they will state their opinion about the topic of our forum today. The first panel is No Azira Binti AWIE. Next, the second panel is No ATIQAH NABILAH Binti MUSTAPA KAMAL. The third panel is FARHAH Binti NORHAZALI. The fourth panel is NURSYAMIMI Binti Muhammad Zain. The fifth panel is Siti Aisyah Binti Abu Bakar. Welcome to our forum for today. Hopes all of you was in pink of health. For your information, this panel have a high education background and they can express their knowledge about the forum. As you know, parents is the person that are close to their children. Furthermore, it is important to the parents to give a good example to the children because the children will follow whatever the parents do in daily life. This is why the parents have a biggest role to the children because it will affect the children's behavior based on how the parents treat them. Sometimes, to be a parent have become challenging because they need to have a strategies to ensure the children will become a good person in the future. Some of the professionals have suggested to the parents to take the class parenting to ensure the parents are ready to face the challenge of becoming the parents. In this way, the parents will be more aware about their children's growth. In our side, some of the people think that they do not have to go to the parenting class because they think that they will learn on how to be a good parent through experience. It means they will have children without any knowledge about parenting. In your opinion, Ms. Shamimi, did you agree that the parents should attend the parenting class before having the children?
Thank you, Ms. SYAHZWANI. In my opinion, I am agree with the statement of parents should attend parenting classes before having a child. This is because parents will learn the basic and skills. Nowadays, there are many young parents. Most of them do not know how to take care of their children and handle their children, especially the babies. This situation can make them feel stressed. According to professional, claims that it is quite stressful being a first-time parents because some of parents may not know the duties and how to take care of their children. It will drive the parents into depression and pressure. So, by attend parenting classes, parents can know the basic and the correct ways to handle their responsibilities and help parents learn what to expect in the coming years. Parenting classes can give a much needed skills such as changing diapers and also feeding a baby. Parenting classes will help someone to overcome their anxiety and the feelings of fears of dealing with a child. By mastering the basic, it is a well worth the time. And my second point is parents will be up to date when teaching their children. Most of parents still teaching their children with the old practice or way. They should know the new ways to teach their children because the children may not suitable with the old practice. For example, in my article that I have searched, SYAH 2018 claims that parenting classes keeps developing and advancing from time to time. Hence, parents need to know the latest knowledge or practice of parenting that actually work and which archaic parenting practice that should be stopped. Parents need to learn the new method and studies in parenting classes which one that is suitable with their children. Most of parents are busy with their work. They do not have time to learn about up-to-date practice of parenting. For example, researchers have found that many parents praise their children when they do something impressive, but it is actually a counterproductive. Parents praise their children when they are hardworking. So that's all my point. How about you, Farha? Did you agree with my opinion?
Thank you, Ms. Shamimi. Okay, here I see what you are saying, but I am sorry that I disagree with you about this. Okay, for my opinion, parenting class is not a requirement. Intervention in the family, intervention in family life is now significant on the basis that the first 2 years of life are use it or lose it opportunity to alter destiny. But parenting classes are not the only option. Parenting class is just modeling people's life. Every parents have their own ways of raising children, or they can learn it from the elders, like their parents or their relatives. And in United Kingdom, a parenting class program that called Can Parent was launched in 2013, and it was discovered that only 2% of eligible parents use the vouchers to attend class, despite the fact that the classes were sponsored. But not all parents are required to attend because they each have their own parenting style. And the second point that I want to point out that parenting classes involve costly expenses, where in terms of costing, nothing is free in this world. Eventually, everyone must pay for the classes. While it is free, government have to bear all the costs to do the parenting class. Okay. For example, that I have mentioned, the parenting classes that in UK. Okay, the Can Parent was funded by United Kingdom's government, United Kingdom government for parents' participation for the parenting classes. The president at that time, David Cameron, who is now the former president of United Kingdom, said that government 70 to the next 5 years on the relationship counseling. This is in addition to the announcement of voucher scheme to fund parents to go to parenting classes. The Minister of Children, Sarah Peter, claims that parents were to be given vouchers to attend classes run by various charities that would teach them communication skills, boundaries and routine, discipline, and positive relationship in accordance with the precept of positive parenting and various other schemes.
I'm sorry for interrupt you, Miss Farha. I do not agree with your opinion. For me, parenting classes help parents to provide positive impact on their children. Parents who attend parenting classes will have the opportunity to learn the effective discipline and the correct parenting technique in handling their children. According to University Assistant Professor of Behavioral and Health Science, parents from both high income and low income, mandated and non-mandated, can benefit from evidence-based parenting education. Parents with parenting education will be able to influence their children in having higher grades, fewer behavior problems, better mental health, and greater social competence. Thus, it can be an opportunity for parents to feel more confident as a parent, prevent future problems, enjoy being with their children, and help their family get along. In addition, parenting classes help parents to explore different parenting styles. Nowadays, most of new and young parents might not have network of friends who already have children or know any side of parenting skill. In person, parents' education allow parents to option to ask relevant questions to their situation. A frequency issue that is brought up is relatable to everyone in the class. For example, how to help a baby who is choking on milk. In today's pandemic, there are many online parenting classes. By attending online classes, it also offers valuable opportunity to explore materials at their own pace and connect virtually with other parents.
Thank you, Miss Aisha. How about you, Miss Atika? Did you agree with Miss Aisha?
Thank you, Miss Wani. I agree with Aisyah and Shamimi because parents can produce positive gains in overall parenting skills. The parenting class provide the necessary lesson to the young or first-timer parents to give parent guidance, advice, and produce positive gains in order to have a good parenting skill. Parents' education and center-based service also have produced positive gains in overall parenting skills and have increased the use of community resources. The most notable outcomes of this effort include an increase in positive parent-child interaction, more extensive use of social support, less use of corporal punishment, and higher self-esteem and personal functioning. In a study, 8 mothers were surveyed after regularly attending weekly parent education classes during the evening for approximately 2 one-hour sessions. In their experience, 7 of the 8 women surveyed disclosed that the classes were a turnaround point in their life. These women were found to have a better communication skills with their children, enhanced level of critical thinking, more positive loving relationship with children, improved anger management skills, and increased willingness to seek advice from fellow parents. But I also against because we must agree that every parent has their own different parenting education. A parental style is physiological construct representing standard strategies that parents use in their child. There is no set instruction or method to direct parents on how to correctly raise their children, and there is no magical formula that will make the perfect guide. Every family is a difference, and so are the situations in which the child grows up. Cultural factors have also been found to influence the effect of parents' education programs. Notable difference in parenting knowledge, skills, and attitudes among participants receiving only 4 visits compared to a no-service control group. The result increased when services were provided by MOHD members within the community who share many of the same value and experience. That's all from my point. What about you, Azira?
Okay, thank you, Miss Atika. I do also think, I do agree with Miss Atika points as I'm being neutral. Parenting classes have its pros and cons as it will help parents to expand their skill sets. Parents will be able to be a good parents and handle whatever situation happen to their babies. According to the article that have been researched, parents will find out that it's not easy to find a course that is only directed to their individual needs. However, it does not mean that learning about a wide diversity of matter is not worth. The most crucial is parents need to learn to trust themselves and to comprehend knowledge that has been given. Based on the suggestion that of the article, a great parenting class will provide knowledge and solution to problems, yet it will also enlarge every parent's self-esteem as a parent and give them braveness to support themselves. Thus, it helps parents to find an answer that sit well with parents and make sense for their child. However, some of parents might find out that they have limited time for attending parenting classes. Parents are having difficulty finding something in a time frame that works with their schedule. Most of the pregnancy courses are held in the evening or on the weekend. The article stated that breastfeeding, baby, and postpartum wellness obviously help during the day, which can be frustrating for everyone who going back to work or without access to childcare. Some parenting in general and parenting in specific did not come physically. For example, some couples says after they finish both of the classes of parenting classes, they were expert on how to navigate premature labor and NICU visit. However, they knew absolutely nothing about how to change diapers and swaddle. That's all from me, and going back to the moderator. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Azira. Based on the opinion from the panel, we can conclude that some of the panels are agree, disagree, and neutral in this topic. It shows that the parents are not compulsory to join the parenting class. Both ways has a good and bad side. In this way, the parent has a choice whether to enter the parenting class or not. That's all for our forum session for today. Thank you for participating, and I hope you have learned something in this forum. Thank you.